This is the biggest scam to ever cross the internet. And if people still believe in this, just why? Why do you believe in this? It's crazy. One day you feel really energized. You want to conquer all your goals, all your ambitions. You've got this just motivation just to do everything. And you're thinking, oh, I can get this done 1,000,000%. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And you plan your life. A month goes by, you end up thinking, why am I doing this? It's not working for me. I don't think this is for me. I don't think this is right for me. You start doubting yourself and then you eventually quit. What is this? It's motivation. To anyone that's ever said this is a key to success, you're just a fool. Why would motivation be a key to success? It's something that isn't meant to stick around. It's something that just starts you off. So why would it then be used to get you, $1 billion business? Motivation isn't there to do that. And people think motivation's the key and the thing to solve all your issues, and it's really not. If you rely on motivation, you won't get anywhere. Trust me. Motivation does start you off, but guess what? It does not keep you going. So this is what you got to realize. A lot of people think, if I've got motivation, I can do anything. Yeah, to an extent, for a little bit, not for your whole life. Something that you never should rely on because it's unpredictable. You don't know when it's going to come, and guess what? When you do get it, how long is it going to be there for? You can't put a time on it, so why would you rely on it? You don't know when it's going to happen. You don't know when it's going to come. You don't know how long it's going to go for. Might only last a week. Then what happens after the week? You just give up. So don't be relying on motivation. It's not going to get you anywhere. It's not going to help you. Why would you sit there and go, oh yeah, I need motivation in my life to start this adventure? You don't. You really don't. Let's be honest, you're not getting anywhere waiting for these crappy things to come around, like feelings or emotions. If you're just waiting for them, you're not ready to do it. You might as well not do it, because I don't think you're going to be the right person to go far in life. Because if you were dedicated, you would do it. And if you are waiting, I think you need to get your head straight and think, what do you actually want? What are your goals? Because you can't be sat there waiting. Nothing's going to happen. And the reason people succeed isn't because they just waited for motivation to happen. Guess what? After motivation stopped, they kept going. That's what's different between you and them. They don't need motivation to keep going. All they need is their self and their daily fucking shit that they do. And that's all they need. They get through it because they like it, they have a passion for it, and they know what they can get from it. Whereas you, relying on motivation, you're going to be fucking far behind them. Let's be honest. And this is the key, not some dumb shit that won't last. Something that your girlfriend might say. If you have one. If you do want to reach your goals, wake up. Stop relying on motivation. All you need is a bit of motivation, and then guess what? After the motivation stops, you don't stop, you keep on going. That's what you need from motivation. That's how to get the most from motivation. But don't treat it like you need it and it's a must, and if you don't get motivation, then you can't do this. Because all you need it for is to start. As soon as it goes, you carry on. It doesn't stop because motivation stops. It's not something that you should be relying on in life. And you need to just get shit done and just stop focusing on motivation or these feelings. Just get shit done. If you just don't focus on them, guess what? They won't matter. Now, you always need to be smart. You always need to be clever. You don't need to be as clever as you think or smart as you think. But guess what you always need to do? If you want to be the best, if you want to be up there, you need to always improve. Now, if you're not always improving, why are you going to be expecting yourself to be up there with the best? Now, this goes for anything, YouTube, football. If you're not always improving, why do you think you're going to be up there? When there's already millions of people out there always improving and always getting better. And then there's you not improving. You're not going to get anywhere. Everyone needs to improve. Ronaldo needs to improve. Messi needs to improve. Mr. Beast probably needs to improve on YouTube. Guess what? And if they didn't, they'd be far behind. That's why they are the best. And your goal should be to be the best. If it isn't, I think you should make it. Because then you're giving yourself the mindset and the standards to what you need to actually achieve. It's boosting them standards up to make you better. If you're not constantly improving, you're not going to get there. End of. That is the hard truth. Now, the only way to make things happen nowadays is to be different. Yeah, some things you might be able to, fluke and copy in somewhat. But guess what? You've got to be different nowadays because different does attract. Now, when Mr. Beast was growing on YouTube, guess what? He started giving them money away. No one ever used to do that. They used to keep it and they all used to just fucking spend it on holidays or cars or these new items. Mr. Beast just gave it to homeless people. That was different. Found a gap in the market and he abused it really. Because look at him now, most subscribed YouTuber. So this is what you gotta do. You gotta find a gap in the market. Maybe, you know, you want to go into cars or you want to go into traveling. But guess what? There's loads of people already traveling. What can you do? Go to different countries. But guess what? Other people are going to different countries. So it's where you gotta have a sit down with yourself and think, how can I be different to attract? Because there's a way to do it. It's just whether you're focused and dedicated enough to do it. Now, most people aren't. That's why they don't do it. And the things that people don't do are the things that people are scared to do. So maybe some things might be a bit dangerous or, you know, they might be more risky. That's the reason why no one's doing it. But guess what? One of you guys could do it and then become successful off it. So it's just whatever you want, whatever life you want, you go for. But you do need to be somewhat different nowadays. And I know that's hard, but you gotta find a way to do it. There's always a way. There's always a way to do something. It's just whether you're bothered to find that way. If you're not different, you're just gonna be the same as everyone else on this planet. And that's average. So why would you want to be average? Now some days are gonna be hard, some days be easy. Guess what? Just goes with the flow. If you have a mind that adapts to that, you're gonna be fine. Now, let's say you get past these hard days and the easy days. Guess what comes next? More hard days and more easy days. But you're already used to it, so it doesn't matter. So as soon as you pass the first hurdle, guess what? Everything will be moving then, and it's just like a roller coaster ride. Just ride it, and you can have bad days. Everyone has bad days. It's not just you, so you don't need to be worrying about futures or what's going to happen in 10 years. Just focus on what's happening now. If you want a goal, do it. If you don't, then just sit on your ass and do nothing. It's up to you. The only thing that you can do about these bad days and good days is change your mindset and adapt to it. That's the only thing that you're capable to do. But life isn't meant to be straightforward, so don't be thinking that. And if you do have a goal and you're passionate about it, you will succeed. If you're really, truly passionate about it, go for your passion, do it, make it happen, prove everyone wrong. There's going to be bad days, you can be good days. That's just life. But it won't always be hard and it won't always be easy. So take them easy days, you know, grateful, and take the bad days and just get on with them. But it's how you react to these ups and downs that's who really succeeds. If you react good to them, you're going to get good. If you react bad to them, bad things are going to happen. So choose your path. It's right in front of you. Just in the present. Don't live in the future. You can't change that. You can by doing the present. And that's when you'll see the biggest improvements. So this did help. Make sure to like and subscribe, obviously. And if you watch the end, comment down below. And I will see you in the next one. Hope this helped, and peace.